on TNT Big Show, it is Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door and Hellblade 2's reviews. All today on TNT Big Show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is me, Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Welcome to TNT Big Show. If you like our content, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Also, thumbs up the video, comment, and share. And today, reviews for two big releases have dropped. And obviously, by a mile, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is getting better reviews than Hellblade 2. A little surprised at that, to be honest with you, because Hellblade 2 I thought was going to be a 90 or something. I knew that Paper Mario I thought it would get an 82 to an 84, but it got an 88 so far. And the only reason it's at an 88 is because of Eurogamer. They just don't like the backtracking and
stupid reasons.
Yeah, I'll remember you guys gave Metroid Prime a great review. Metroid Prime is one of the most backtracky games.
Attempt on the media, we can't let this game have a 90.
But overall though, people love the game. They think it's great. They love the character story, the combat. They don't let the backtracking bother them, Eurogamer. Is it a little easy? A little, but it's not that easy or it's not that hard. I thought the game had the perfect balance of challenge when I played it.
I do too.
But still, an 88 is really good, and it's better than what Hellblade 2 is getting. Because there are just some people just saying flat out that Hellblade is just not a good game at all. Other people are enthralled by the game. Hellblade has an 81 with 85 reviews.
Actually, that's not bad.
No, that's not too bad, but it's not like an 88 like the first one. And it's got 61 positive, 18 mixed, and 1 negative. The negative comes from game critics. This one was just too much of a slog.
Well, and it's only 5 hours long.
The thing is, every critic agrees that it has probably the best graphics of any game.
Duh, they used James Cameron's technology.
Yeah, performance capture. The problem is, even people who love the game say that the gameplay is not as good as the first game. The pacing was better, the gameplay had more to it and stuff. A more simple game doesn't bother me, but the fact is, when you do have a game that focused more on gameplay like the first one did, it does kind of take away a little. Like, you didn't make the gameplay more in-depth, and like, some people think that Microsoft was focusing too much on the graphical aspect of the game, and not enough on the pacing and the gameplay and stuff. People are like, well, if you love the first game though, people are like, well, will I love the second one? And some people are not so sure because it isn't well paced. That sometimes you'll go and there'll be absolutely nothing happen for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. Then you'll have something happen. There's no consistent rhythm to it. Like there is games like Tears of the Kingdom. Something like that. Now people who do like it say that they don't mind because Hellblade 2 is trying to tell a story about psychosis. But, you know, to counter that, a lot of people thought the first game did it better with a more balanced approach. So here's what I think. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, I remember playing the game. Yeah, there's backtracking, but it doesn't bother me. I'm someone who's cut their teeth on Metroid games, but for some people it bothered them. Paper Mario is not the hardest RPG of all time, but that's fine. I thought it was a balanced challenge. It wasn't easy, it wasn't hard, it was just kinda chill. Still could get a challenge out of it, but no, it wasn't Xenoblade on hard mode, let me just say that.
But that's just one thing that kills me though, Michelle. These critics. This game is too easy. Kirby's too easy. And then we have Metroid Dread. This game is too hard. This game is too hard. What do you want?
Yeah.
Too easy? Too hard? It's hard to tell.
It's okay for From Software, you know, but for some reason other studios, they get mixed reactions on it. Microsoft, I just think it's time to throw in the towel. You couldn't even make a banger out of Hellblade 2. People think it's good, but not great. This should have been a Game of the Year contender, like the first one was. I mean, Indiana Jones comes out this fall. How do we know that one won't be a disappointment? I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. You took one of the best developers, Ninja Theory, who done Heavenly Sword, my favorite PlayStation 3 game. To me, one of the only few good games on that machine. And, of course, Hellblade. But you took Ninja Theory, who made a Devil May Cry game. They have one of the best reputations for excellent games. And their first game under you is considered now, even by people who like the game, a disappointment. Jesus Christ. Like Donkey said, the Wii U had banger after banger of good games. games. You know, like, it amassed at least 15 really good exclusive games. Mario 3D World, Pikmin 3, Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze. You gotta remember, that was a Wii U game, you know. Mario Kart 8, Mario U. There were really, really good games on the Wii U. But with Xbox, it just seems like it's become the machine that you get just to play with your friends. But you guys are just blowing it. You have been blowing it with big exclusives, except for the Forza series and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Your other big games like Halo, Gears of War, Fable, Perfect Dark, anything by Rare pretty much. Now Hellblade 2. You have been blowing it. One game after one game after game after game. Crackdown started out as this great, fresh, original franchise, and by the time you guys got done with it with the third one, kaboom, it went flat. State of Decay started out as a really good series and fell flat. Sometimes you just gotta call it a day, Microsoft, and it just might be time to pack up the hardware division of the Xbox. And if you guys can't turn it around with the games, just get the hell out of the video game industry. I know Sony has closed doors, but you know what? They still have Naughty Dog, they have Insomniac. These people's reputations haven't been destroyed. People loved God of War Ragnarok, especially after the bugs got fixed. People love Spider-Man 2. And you guys can't even touch, neither one of you can touch Nintendo. But Sony would be closer to Nintendo than you would. And, oh my God, it's just getting ridiculous, Microsoft. I hate bashing on you guys, but I am just so upset because you guys bought all of these studios. Now, like Tango and Arcane Austin are gone. Who's next? Ninja Theory? Are they next because Hellblade 2 didn't turn out everybody wanted it to be?
No, I'll tell you who's next. Rare. Because they've already got one foot in the grave.
Yeah, everybody used to crap on Nintendo. When Rare was with Nintendo, they were a boss. When Silicon Knights was with Nintendo, they were a boss. Those companies were thriving. The second they go to Microsoft, flatline. Enough is enough. I've had it. Microsoft, you had your chance and you blew it. Mario the Thousand Year Door should have got a higher than a 90, but you know what? It got an 88. It's going to satisfy the fans. They're going to love it. It's going to sell 4, 5, 6 million copies, and Nintendo's going to have another huge banger. Yawn. We expect it from Nintendo by this point. Helldivers 2 became the big hit until Sony effed it up. It became the big hit that nobody saw coming. That's the difference between Sony and Nintendo and you, Microsoft. I used to crap all over Sony, but you gotta give credit where credit's due. Helldivers 2 did not have the best graphics like Hellblade 2 and stuff, but people would just be like, wow, we get to have silly fun. They log on with their friends, and they have the time of their life, and shame on you, Sony, for killing that game, basically. But until that happened, that game became the breakout hit this year. Everybody like, Sony don't have a big game. Yeah, they did, until they killed it. You guys can't do that. Next is Outer Worlds 2. Just might as well say that game's done. And Perfect Dark. It won't be that great. Fable. I mean, you know, how many more times do you guys have to keep screwing up before people finally wake up and say, enough is enough, throw in the towel?
Go the Sega route. What do you mean, Sean? Look how many games they're going third party. They're making big exclusive games for Nintendo.
Yeah.
How well they doing Nintendo? Take the hint, Microsoft. You've got a good friendship with them anyway.
And here's the thing. Work with Nintendo. You might actually learn something about video games. You got lucky with Halo and Gears. That's what happened. You got lucky. Halo was going to be this huge game. It was one of the most anticipated PC games of all time. It comes out, bam, it becomes this phenomenon. Then you get Gears of War, another highly anticipated game by Epic. Bam, Lionhead Studios with Fable. That was great, but then you took that one off the rails. Then Too Human. This is when I knew, folks. I'm doing a video about this. This is when I knew the Xbox was doomed. Too Human was one of the most anticipated games for the 21st century, the early 2000s. This game had so much hype around it that it was going to do innovative stuff with gameplay, have this incredible storyline, and Microsoft wanted it to be more like Halo and stuff, and the game just turned out to be a disaster. That's when I knew. This could have been their next Halo, but no, the game turned out to be a disaster. It's time to just say it. It's over, Microsoft. I've had enough of trying to give you guys hope. This is it. Hellblade 2 is the final nail in the coffin.
And 2 years ago, folks, Michelle and I, if we ever run across money like Michelle's book, The Buzzies, or if Mr. Monkey, Mr. Hopperprince ever got famous, we were going to get an Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
We don't want one now.
No, I don't want to watch some great studios fall down, you know, Bethesda. You can't even get a blockbuster out of Bethesda. How sad is that?
And now, really, who's going to make Blizzard and Activision? Probably Nintendo. The Switch 2. That's probably where Call of Duty and all of them will really start taking off now.
This is crazy. I know we rambled on. Sorry about that, folks, but I just had to get this off my chest. I'm sick and tired of Microsoft taking these great opportunities. No, we really didn't talk much about Paper Mario this video because you knew what to expect. It's Intelligent Systems and Nintendo. Fire Emblem and all these other games that Intelligent Systems has done. And it's Nintendo. It's like a predictable old episode of your favorite classic comedy sitcom. It was going to be good. You knew you were going to laugh, and it happened. Microsoft is like watching a wild goose chase with the police with somebody, a criminal. You don't know what's going to happen, but you know it's going to be bad. This is me, Lynn Tackett.
And this is Shawn.
Have a good one, everybody. Goodbye, Microsoft. Thank you for staying to the end of the video and watching it. If you like all of our videos, then don't you join our other social medias like TikTok, Discord, Reddit, Instagram, Thread, X, and our WordPress blog. You can also support us by joining Patreon for as little as $1 a month, where you will get exclusive content, uncut videos, behind the scenes, watch that trailer, Jack's joke of the week, and my sports input. If you join the $25 tier, I will send you an autographed copy of the Buzzies for free. If you love horror movies and independent content, we're a great place to come and visit because we love supporting other independent creators and stuff. When you support us, you're supporting people who do all of this by ourselves. Me, Michelle, I'm the editor, I'm the director of the videos, I'm the producer, Sean's the executive producer and content creator. So thank you, everybody, and please look into supporting our Patreon, as it really does help out. Just $1 a month. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.